Howdy y'all, welcome back to James is Stupid. I'm your very American host, James, and today I will be talking about a very hot American issue going around, and that is, out of all the 45 presidents, which one I would be able to defeat in a fight? Let me lay some groundwork. So the battlefield is looking like the Roman Colosseum in Italy, right? And there's no weapons allowed, we're butt naked, and a live audience. Blood battle. For glory only. I'll give you a rundown of my stat line. I stand at about 5'9", 5'10". I weigh around 165 to 170 pounds of pure muscle. I'm yoked, I'm fit, and I'm ready to fight. In this video, I'm going to be highlighting a couple of presidents that I think would be a really bad matchup for me, just because they're brute strength or intellect or prowess. And I will also be highlighting a couple presidents that I think I might have the winning edge over. Right, for our first combatant, we have William Howard Taft, 27th President of the United States. He stands at a 6 feet tall stature, but on the weight side, he is recorded to have weighed about 340 to 350 pounds of pure thick gent. I think he would be a really bad matchup for me. Although he doesn't really have a lot of fighting experience, if he grabs me or if I try hitting him, there's a chance that it won't really affect him that much. Now on the side of stamina and speed, I think I have him beat. In Roman Colosseum, it's all flat surface, and so I'll be able to run around and be very mobile. I might be able to get a punch or two in, but I think he has me beat on the weight side. I don't know how hard he punches either, so I'm pretty scared. Standing at 6'1", we have our next combatant, Andrew Jackson, 7th President of the United States. He's renowned from the country as a national war hero, best known for his involvement with the War of 1812 and the Battle of New Orleans. In the Battle of New Orleans, Andrew Jackson was faced with the task of defending New Orleans from the British opposing force. The British opposing force at the time had twice the size of army strength, and Andrew Jackson's side of the military had very poorly trained soldiers who had not a lot of experience fighting other people, but nonetheless, they were able to keep the British at bay, and not only that, they had them retreat from New Orleans. I think this matchup is quite different than my argument about William Howard Taft. Andrew Jackson isn't as thick as William Howard Taft, but he has military experience and fighting experience. He also seems crazy according to his biography. I think as him being a chaotic neutral, he would have no trouble decking me, beating me up, and making me eat dirt. For my next presidential matchup, I have Woodrow Wilson, the 20th President of the United States. I think this matchup is a lot more even. Woodrow Wilson doesn't have a background in fighting. He was actually a professor at Princeton for the longest time before his term. Not only that, Woodrow Wilson is 5'11", very close to my height, and he was recorded to weigh about 170 pounds. I think in a matchup, it would be pretty evenly matched as in combat experience. I don't have a lot of combat experience, but I think I would still get the dub. Not only because I'm yoked, but because I think I can knock him out, knock his glasses off, and he'll be scrounging around like Velma looking for his pair. Not that I have glasses or anything. I think the next matchup is going to be the hardest for me. I have Abraham Lincoln, 16th President of the United States. Not only was he able to help abolish slavery and keep the South from receding from the North, he also was known for his skills in boxing. He was quite the fighter at this time, and when he was around 19, in the county of Illinois, he was able to become the national wrestling champion of the county. You can search it up. It's pretty fucking crazy how bold this guy was to square up with other gents. So he had an iron fist, and I think he would have no problem beating me up. He is also 6'4", one of the tallest presidents in history, so he definitely has reach on his side, boxing experience, and all necessary fighting experience to kick my ass. My last presidential fight. For my last presidential fight, I think this would be the best matchup on my side. It is James Madison, 4th President of the United States. And my reason for that is James Madison is the shortest president, or one of the shortest presidents listed in history. He is standing at 5'4", but for sure he is the lightest president in American history. He is recorded to weigh about 100 pounds. Not only is he physically losing against me, he also doesn't have a background in fighting. He is known as a diplomat. He was known for being the father of the Bill of Rights and also being a lawyer. The only thing he can solve is why he's taking the L. In conclusion, what I learned today was that Abraham Lincoln is a nightmare matchup for all presidents or any person thinking they can beat up a president. Not only does he have numerous experience fighting people one-on-one, he also has done amazing feats that would categorize him as an amazing fighter and leader. Now, on the other end, I think James Madison is one of the easiest matchups for anyone to fight. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around for the video. If you think any of my matchups and predictions of who I'd beat up in a fight are wrong, post it down in the comments below and I will @ you. Also, I will be trying out different applications to see what works best for editing software, so you might notice a bit of difference in quality in this one, hopefully for the better. Apparently when you upload videos on YouTube from like Google Plus or certain like browsers, the quality actually goes down than initially what it is right now. And I hope you enjoy my edits, and thanks for coming back, and I will see you next time.